Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. together with First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, Executive Secretary Lucas Belsamin, Chairman of the ASEAN National Organizing Council, Excellencies, my fellow Cabinet Secretaries, distinguished members of the Cabinet, colleagues from the government and friends from the ASEAN community, members of the Diplomatic Corps, good afternoon. I have the honor of welcoming you all to the national launching of the Philippine Chairship of ASEAN for 2026. While our preparations have been underway since last year, today's event formally marks the beginning of a more productive and busier year ahead of us. As incoming chair of ASEAN, the Philippines is entrusted with both a unique opportunity and a shared responsibility to advance initiatives that enhance ASEAN's community building efforts while aligning with our national priorities, as mentioned by the President during the handover ceremony of the chairship from Malaysia to the Philippines last month. If ASEAN is a ship, then 2026 will be the year we set full sail together toward that shared horizon. May today's launching be the beginning of the exciting year of navigating a future together. Maraming salamat po.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we now proudly present the official logo of the Philippines ASEAN Chairship 2026.
Please take your seats. Our ASEAN member states and dialogue partner countries, His Excellency, the Most Reverend Charles Brown, and the other esteemed excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, honorable members of the Cabinet, honorable members of the Senate, our partners from the local government, private, business, and cultural sectors of the ASEAN Chairship, of course, First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, my fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We gather today within the historic walls of Intramuros, where centuries of Philippine history was shaped, a place that has witnessed our nation's encounters with the world, our struggles for independence, and our steadfast pursuit of peace and progress. It is therefore deeply fitting that we launch here today, in this place, the Philippine Chairship of ASEAN 2026, as we once again open our doors to our friends and neighbors in the region, united under the theme, Navigating Our Future Together. This theme captures both our vision and our conviction that ASEAN's strength lies in unity, and that together we can chart a future that is peaceful, prosperous, and people-centered. It envisions a forward-looking ASEAN, one that embraces innovation, leverages its diversity, and equips our people with the challenges for the challenges that we face today and tomorrow. As chair, the Philippines will steer our region guided by the three central priorities: peace and security anchors, prosperity corridors, and people empowerment. These will direct ASEAN's efforts to strengthen dialogue and cooperation on regional security, deepen economic integration through innovation and sustainability, and uplift the lives and resilience of our people. In the area of peace and security, our chairship will highlight the responsible and ethical use of emerging technologies, particularly artificial intelligence, to strengthen ASEAN's capacity to anticipate and to respond to new and evolving security challenges. We shall harness AI for early warning systems, maritime domain awareness, and humanitarian assistance and disaster response, or HADR, ensuring that technology becomes a force for stability rather than division. In the economic sphere, let us drive ASEAN's transition into a digitally empowered community by promoting the safe, ethical, responsible, equitable, and sustainable adoption of AI in all areas such as trade facilitation, digitalization, and innovation. We aim to enhance regional competitiveness, support micro, small, and medium enterprises, and unlock new opportunities for inclusive and sustainable growth. Under the socio-cultural pillar, the Philippines will champion the responsible use of AI to enhance healthcare, education, youth empowerment, broadening access to essential services, and cultivating creativity for the next generation. We will also explore AI-driven solutions that strengthen the ASEAN family and advance the silver economy, fostering a more connected, resilient, and age-inclusive community. Of course, AI will not replace our human touch. Rather, it will magnify our capacity to care, to teach, to uplift communities across ASEAN. Throughout 2026, ASEAN will not only meet in conference rooms, but will also experience the spirit of the Filipino people. From Manila to Cebu, to Bohol, Boracay, Lawag, Iloilo, Tagaytay, and Clark. Each of these places will host ASEAN meetings and events that celebrate our diversity, showcase our culture, and advance our shared goals. Together, these venues tell the story of a nation that mirrors ASEAN itself, diverse yet united, traditional yet forward-looking, and increasingly future-ready through innovation and through technology. We also had the privilege to see the official ASEAN Philippines 2026 logo and stamp, symbols that reflect our unity of purpose and the Filipino warmth that defines our chairship. We will also launch the ASEAN Philippines 2026 website. It shall serve as a platform for collaboration, for information, and participation throughout our chairship this year. As chair of ASEAN in 2026, the Philippines will continue to champion peace, stability, and dialogue in our region, anchored on ASEAN's founding principles, the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, and the United Nations Charter. During our chairship, the Philippines will commemorate the 50th anniversary of the TAC, marking 50 years of cooperation and dialogue in the region and beyond. We shall continue to champion peace and stability through dialogue, adherence to international law, and enhanced cooperation on traditional and non-traditional security issues. We believe that through cooperation and understanding, ASEAN can further strengthen its role as a force for peace and progress in the global community. In this spirit, I am pleased to announce the appointment of Secretary Maria Teresa P. Lazaro as the Philippines Special Envoy of the Chair to Myanmar. We are confident that she shall bring a constructive, principled, and inclusive approach to supporting the people of Myanmar, guided by her mandate and the 5-point consensus as we work together towards peace, stability, and reconciliation. Secretary Tess, you better get this done. I already made the promise to everyone. As we begin this journey, I extend my heartfelt thanks to the Department of Foreign Affairs, the Department of Trade and Industry, and the Department of Social Welfare and Development, our lead agencies under the 3 ASEAN pillars, for their tireless leadership in preparing our national institutions for this momentous task. I also recognize the ASEAN National Organizing Council under the executive leadership of Secretary Lucas Bersamin for guiding our preparations and ensuring that the Philippines stands ready to lead ASEAN with unity, with purpose, with pride. To our partners in the diplomatic corps, government, in business, in civil society, the youth, let's work hand in hand as we anchor our community and navigate our shared future. Let us build together an ASEAN that is unified in its diversity, a steadfast body that stands close forever to its principles, and bold in its embrace of innovation, where technology serves humanity, where AI helps secure peace, prosperity, and people empowerment. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang ASEAN.
Thank you, Mr. President.